Did we just draft a wide receiver? I think so.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now. About now. About now. About now.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your man, Cowboy Bales. And just like that, we wrap up day 2 of the 2021 NFL Draft. I am absolutely excited because today we actually picked what we needed. So, originally I was hoping yesterday we were going to get a tackle. And I was hoping it was going to be Tevin Jenkins, and then he ended up going to the Bears today. So that's the unfortunate bad news, because so far the Bears have really winning in this year's draft, which I didn't think I'd be saying, but I am. But we did draft some position players on offense that I really think can help the offense, depending on if Rodgers decides to stay or if it ends up becoming Jordan Love. I don't know. But it's interesting. So basically, our second overall pick is center Josh Myers out of Ohio State. So, I was thinking we were going to get Creed Humphrey out of Oklahoma because I was hearing great things about him. But, I knew Ohio State, all the Ohio State linemen were going to be in the draft this year. A lot of them are super talented, and reasons why Justin Fields was absolutely successful. Josh Myers, I looked at his stats, he looked good. He looked good. But the thing is, there's a little trouble with him, but I'm not that upset about it because, look at Corey Linsley. He went to Ohio State, and look how he turned out. So I think drafting a center from Ohio State, obviously in the second round. Now, this guy could have been taken maybe in the third round. He was looked at to be taken in the third round, but, we got him in the second round, and I think hopefully this ends up being a steal, just like Stokes was yesterday. There isn't really much news on him, but, as I see, he did a lot of good things. He was ranked, the Big Ten when he was for the Big Ten freshman team, when he was a freshman, and he's been really a key player in that Ohio State offense. And I think it's the safe pick because you lost Corey Linsley in free agency, and I didn't want them to put Elgin Jenkins at center. I wanted him to stick at guard, or same thing with Lucas Patrick. So I think it's a great thing that we drafted a center that probably is going to start because, if you're second round pick and you're a center, for sure you're going to start. So likely our centers will be him and probably Jake Hansen. And then, the other guys can do some other things. We're thin at tackle. That's a little issue, but I like it. I like the pick. I'm not too upset about it. And that's all I'm really going to say on that because I think I'm going to really be talking about this other guy very much. So, of course, we got the news. We finally drafted a wide receiver. Last year, we did not do that. This year, we did it. So, I'm absolutely happy about this. And, usually on my mock drafts, I always just pick people. And I usually pick people I want, but I actually picked this guy. And it turns out this is my first time ever in a mock draft where I've gotten a pick right. Usually, sometimes I get picks right in the 5th or the 6th round and stuff like that. But this is the first time I've ever gotten a pick right this high up. Some people are thinking we were going to get this guy in the second round. But yes, we got Amari Rodgers, Trevor Lawrence's favorite target in Clemson this year. Dude is very short. He's a slot guy. He's a guy that can... he's short, and that's a guy that we needed. He's not the fastest, but he does remind me a lot of Randall Cobb. He does have that speed like Randall Cobb. Yeah, he can. There's the breakaway stuff that's a little bit issue, but he's a guy that's in the slot, and he does remind me, of course, of Randall Cobb. Now, looking at his stats, as I said many times, receiving, he didn't do much his first 2 years. Sophomore year, 55 catches for 575 yards, 4 touchdowns. 2019, 30 catches for 426 yards and 4 touchdowns, of course. T. Higgins and Justin Ross were obviously getting most of those catches that year. And then obviously when those two, Justin Ross moved on, and T. Higgins moved on, which made him the number 1 receiver, which he got 77 catches for 1,020 yards and 7 touchdowns. Outstanding season for him. He looked phenomenal. Trevor Lawrence loved throwing to him. He was a great guy to watch. And that's that. There's nothing to it. But so the thing is that going to make Aaron Rodgers, not him, not the other guy, but is this going to make Aaron Rodgers look at this and say, so we draft a wide receiver and we draft a center, so is that going to make him reconsider things? Maybe he will be like, okay, maybe the Packers are, I guess they wanted the cornerback yesterday, but they drafted a center and they drafted a wide receiver, and now things are starting to make sense a little bit. Maybe he'll be like, okay, so they want to help me. You got to think that, and I'm hoping that's the case. But yeah, this is I love this pick. I'm a huge fan of the guy. But he's definitely going to be spectacular. Yeah, I'll say this, he's a little bit slower, but I think he's everything else that we need as the team. I'll just say that. So, anyways, other news. As I said, the and our division rivals, the Chicago Bears, traded up and got Tevin Jenkins, the guy I wanted. But, it doesn't really matter now. They can celebrate him. The Vikings, how about they actually drafted a quarterback? They got Kellen Mond. That's a crazy pick. Tampa Bay drafted Kyle Trask, a quarterback I like. And he's going to work with Tom Brady, so that's good for him. And then the Browns. How about the Browns? They are winning this year's draft. They ended up getting a steal in Koromoa, who I don't know how he fell to the second round, but he did. And he fell right into the lap of the Browns, who traded up for him. Hunter Dickinson went to the Eagles. Some other guys, Christian Barmore's going to the Patriots. Those are some big picks. A lot of big names. Of course, I don't know many of the names now because a lot of the receivers that I liked were already taken, But I'm just going to stick here and think what the Packers need to do for these next couple days. So, of course, with the Amari Rodgers trade, we unfortunately did have to trade one of our picks to Tennessee to do this. So I think it was like the 133 one. I think that's in the 4th round or maybe 5th round. I don't remember. I don't know. But, we obviously had to trade one of our picks for it, which I don't mind. Because I like this pick. So, but anyways, tomorrow, the best needs for team are probably linebacker for the next part, and then maybe building more depth in the line and defense. I think that would be an absolute need. Another need could be, as I said before, Chris Evans out of Michigan. I do like this guy, and I think he could replace Kamal Williams. Another need also could be even defensive end, linebacker, of course, and even you could get some depth at cornerback. That's a definite need. But I think these next couple picks are going to certainly be depth. More wide receivers would be great. I'd love that, but I think this is it for wide receivers, personally. But that's that. And then finally, Quinn Meinerz, as I just saw, got drafted by the Denver Broncos, the kid out of Whitewater who has the big belly and he's super good and definitely like him. So I'm happy for him. No words yet on other people on where they got drafted, but I'm excited. I am absolutely excited. No word on the Badgers yet. I don't know many Badgers, but no one on the Badgers has gotten drafted yet. Cole Van Lanen, Rashad Wildgoose are some names, but But we'll see. Maybe some of those guys will get their names called tomorrow. So that's the best bet. And then other good news in Wisconsin sports, the Brewers won again today. They beat the Dodgers again, so at least we get a split in this series because we play them 2 more times. And the Brewers end this month going 16-10. So once things are settled, I'm probably going to be making a video on my thoughts on the Brewers of the month because they're playing great. Our pitching's outstanding, and that's something outstanding and great. And then on the other hand, the Bucks did win today as well after that unbreakably embarrassing loss yesterday where we allowed Kevin Porter to go off on us and Giannis sprained his ankle and things just didn't go off. But yes, we beat the Bulls, and we haven't beat the Bulls since like 2017. I swear. I think that's the last time we lost to them. It's been a long time. Yeah, the last time we lost to the Bulls, I think Bobby Portis was still on the Bulls. Oh, jeez. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how things work. Bucks play the Nets in the next 2 games, so that should be very interesting. That should be very interesting because obviously this was the last game of the month for the Bucks as well. They have 9 more games until playoffs officially start, so it's going to be an exciting time. The Wild are looking good. Playoffs are, I think playoffs start soon. I think for NHL next week, maybe. I'm not sure, but that's that. But I'm excited. We'll see what happens with the draft. I'm sorry, this was a good day. Because, yesterday, a lot of Wisconsin fans were upset with everything going on, but I think today did settle the air, and I'm really happy with the way things went today. Because yesterday just sucked, but I woke up today saying, this is going to be a great day, and certainly was. Brewers won, Bucks won, Packers did some great picks, and a partridge in a pear tree. It's not even Christmas, but I'm just saying it. So anyways, it's your man Cloudboy Bales. Stay tuned for more updates. Obviously, I will do my final reaction tomorrow when the draft officially ends on what I think, and then I'll probably doing a video on my analysis on everyone, maybe, I don't know, but, I'm ending this semester of college is ending pretty soon, so I'm going to be pretty busy, but who knows what'll happen. So anyways, stay tuned for more updates. Hits, man. Stay safe, be smart, and as always, go Pack, go. Subscribe below. Keep doing that. All right, take care.